Good evening, everyone. Winter is here. Last night was the 4th episode of Season 7 of Game of Thrones, The Spoils of War, and boy was it like a masterpiece. I'm here with Baroque.
Hello.
And we're here to break down everything that went on in the episode. Start things off. Jon and Daenerys inside the cave where he finds the dragon glass, and they see the carvings about the children of the forest and their origins and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite cool to see that Daenerys actually believes Jon, and that they're willing to work together. She still needs him to bend the knee before it happens, though.
I don't understand why she wants him to bend the knee. So, is that a Targaryen thing?
No, it's a ruler thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. No, because they're the only ones that truly ask for bending the knee. I don't even
No, a lot of people ask for bending the knee.
Like who?
The very first one was Cersei. Bend the knee, Lord Stark. Bend the knee to my and swell fealty to my son Joffrey.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
I like Cersei.
So that's how it is. So they realize that you have to work together for the bigger picture. Well, she does. She realized they had to work together for the bigger picture, and it was all fine and dandy. And then next thing you know, she learns that Elaria's son was captured and Yara was captured, so therefore she lost her allies in Dorne, as well as Olenna Tyrell was died at Highgarden, so she lost that as well, and she felt she was losing, so she was asking his advice, should she attack King's Landing? Nah, he told her, like, don't remind him that don't give him anything, notion that you're like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
And we see she adheres to that. Meanwhile, in Winterfell, Bran is there, Arya is there. Arya starts training with Brienne Tarth, and it was absolutely great.
To see them, not just to fight, but to see
it was just great to see Arya's evolution from the first episode, of when she killed everybody in the beginning, to now seeing that she is not the same person that they used to know.
And all the training that she's had throughout the series.
Series, yes. And then she and Sansa really do love each other. They're like this.
Mm-hmm. Even though they had their beef, they had their sibling rivalry in season 1.
That's whatever.
It's like one of those girls in high school type deals.
Please, girl, like
it's
in general.
I mean, like on that level type
level.
of attitude, whatever.
Meanwhile, Littlefinger is still just coasting around, observing everything, planning for some things.
There's season 1 fall. Twice.
Of course, what he could be planning for, we don't know yet.
Season 2.
Just forget it. Of course, what he could be planning for, we don't know yet.
Oh, with Littlefinger?
Yes.
That's the beauty of Littlefinger. So slimy and
Conniving,
whatever it is. You know Littlefinger when you see Littlefinger. But, no, we don't know what he's planning, but you already know whatever it is. Because he's in Winterfell. He's in Winterfell. What time is it? It's like 12 o'clock, but we good. We're still talking about this. He's at Winterfell right now, and you just know that he's back at his roots. He's home. So you don't know exactly what he's planning on, but you could tell it's something to where...
I still can't tell if he's on their side or not.
Probably not.
Of course, that's a safe thing to say.
That's a Littlefinger.
Anyway, I was glad to see when he tried to manipulate Bran. Bran's not falling for it. Chaos is a ladder. Like, yes, I know what you said to Varys and how you planned everything out.
That should be an extreme red flag for Littlefinger. That Bran, he doesn't know that Bran can see the past and the present, right?
Honestly, not really. Not everybody understand what Bran is capable of until he actually breaks it down.
Mm-hmm. But right there, you should know that you have walls for what's coming.
Right.
So you should know, like, you don't know how Bran knows that, but for him saying that dialogue that only one other person said, and you know that dialogue or that line did not get back to Bran from him, you should be like, I don't know about this one right
He
here.
was like that. He just wasn't as obvious with it. That's why I'm pretty sure he's going to leave him alone from here on out.
Well, we'll see about that.
Anyway, so that's when it fell. Now, the King's Landing. Cersei met with the guy in charge of the Iron Bank because, they used to Tower Gold to pay it off, and she's planning some things. Like, I believe she's planning to get the Golden Company to come from Essos to help them.
What exactly is the Gold Company?
Oh, it's a company that sells swords, mercenaries, over in the East.
So I hear a lot of Game of Thrones fans from the books get excited about that. What's so exciting about that?
Well, the only thing I could think of is that it actually got mentioned.
Oh.
That's the only thing I can think of.
But the fact that I mean, they did say it's coming though, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
We have to wait and see. Okay, so now the big thing. The big old battle that happened between when Daenerys was on Drogo and was fighting against Jaime and Samuel Tarly's dad and all that. Oh, the Dothraki came in and ruined things. They destroyed the food and harvest supplies. They just couldn't get to the golden time. Oh, it was really great. I love that whole scene, just so you know.
You like that whole entire...
Yes. Not even just because there were 73 people on fire.
Well, to me, that's one of those scenes. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the scenes as well. But, one thing. But, the thing about that, though, was I really wish she listened to Jon Snow. Because it was one of those, like, you have a dragon. Of course, you could just go in and wreak havoc.
You had 3 dragons.
3 dragons, yes. So, yeah, you could do that, but then you wouldn't be any different from all these other kings and queens.
Like her dad.
That's the main person. But he didn't say...
yes, he did.
Did he say that?
He said you'll be no different than the Mad King.
He did say the Mad King. You're right. He did say that. He did. But,
and
okay,
the thing he was just talking about was she using them to burn down the cities and kill innocents and all that. That's all he was really talking about.
But still, that's not right for Daenerys to do that. Like,
no, that's what he's telling. He's telling Daenerys not to do that.
And yeah, that's why I say I don't like that scene in particular. Or, not that I don't like it. I just don't like the choice that she made.
She didn't burn down the cities.
No, but she burned down the people. That's even worse.
No, she burned down the soldiers.
She burned down King's Landing soldiers, and that's what I don't.
Oh,
I don't like the
soldiers.
fact. I don't like the fact that she used the dragons to burn the people. Alright.
Now you sound like Jaime, because when he was on that field looking around, he's like, "This is just like with the Mad King."
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not that. This is war.
And you know what? She just took a strategic way to come in all sneak attack wise.
Yes.
And that's why it justifies, even though Jon Snow was like, I disagree on this.
Jon Snow was just disagreeing with her attacking King's Landing directly.
Yes.
That's it.
I don't like that.
She didn't attack it directly though. She followed what he said. That's what you're not getting.
What did Tyrion say about this?
Tyrion just felt that she should not show off the dragons this soon, like her trump card or anything like that. More that she needs to really fill it out before she goes on the offensive. And she just felt like, I'm losing, and we played enough defense. It's time to take the offense.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then that part where, Bronn unbound the ballista that shot Drogo in the shoulder. It didn't kill him, but it hurt him to the point that he had to come down and destroy the weapon and all that. And she tried to pull it out, and that's when Jaime seized the moment to be like, "Oh, I'm finna kill her now to end this whole thing." Before he almost got roasted, and then here comes Bronn saving the day, and then there he goes sinking down to the bottom, possibly drowning.
That was so stupid for Jaime to do that. Even Tyrion was like, "You fool! Like, what are you doing?"
He was trying to end the war. That's all it was.
With a dragon right behind you. Like,
hey, he feels like as long as she goes, it doesn't matter if I go.
Sacrifice, I guess.
Yes, exactly. Sacrifice for Cersei. That's the issue, though. Ugh. But what you shouldn't expect anything different from Jaime.
I like Jaime.
I do too. So now I have said that this was my favorite episode of the season so far. I know you said you like episode 3 the best at this point.
Yeah, like this one to me was a little slow until the second half where the fighting broke out. Which again, I liked the fight. I just didn't like the fact that she played her card too early. That's just me though.
Anyway, I loved every moment of the episode because everything was satisfying and to the point that I needed. Oh, it was glorious.
It was glorious.
Yes, it was. I use that word a lot. I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
So anyway, I'm excited for the next episode that's coming up. Is it called East Point? Yes, it's East Point. So we'll see what happens when that goes down, where Bran warns them about the Night King is on his way, and they apparently head towards it to stop him. Baroque, where can these people find you?
Alright guys, you can find me on social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Baroque Barocco, BROQE, BROKO. You can find me on this channel with other content such as my thoughts and more today's parlay. I'm going to continue with that. And you can also find my mother's channel. I will leave a link in the description below, helping her with that. And yeah, that's about it. That's where you can find me.
And you can find me on Facebook at Kevin Ware Jr.
Cool.
Thank you. We'll tune in again next week when episode 5 of season 7 airs. Good night, everybody.
See ya.